as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Come as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Hallelujah. Come as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Come as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Hallelujah. Come as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Come as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Hallelujah. Come as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Come as you are, turn towards who you want to be. Leave the world better for you and for me. Hallelujah. Hello,
Hey.
KZOOMers.
That was a juicy hallelujah.
Good to see
Hey, everybody.
everyone. So this KZOOM, I wanted to focus in on what's called the beauty way, and really inspired by the Song of Songs and the verse from this week's Love at the Center, which says, Hinach yafah rayati, Hinach yafah. How beautiful you are, my friend. And when I say how beautiful you are, I am speaking to all of reality, and reality is speaking back to me and setting me on a path of beauty. And, I grew up in a culture where it seemed like beauty was something that was decorative, that was kind of on the surface of things. And, but I knew inside me that beauty was something that was essential and might not always even be seen from the outside, but could be known from the inside. And when I came across this term from the Navajo term, and I don't know how to pronounce the words in Navajo language, something like hos ho na sha or something like that, but it means to walk in beauty, or the beauty way. So it really reminded me, first of all, of what I think halacha is supposed to be. Because the word halacha doesn't mean the rules. It means the path that we walk, the way that we walk. And it sort of got, it devolved into like, these are the rules here. But that's not really what it meant. And that's, it was meant to be an evolving understanding of how we walk step by step into the world. And so this kind of Navajo term of and Navajo blessing and idea of walking in beauty really resonated with me on the inside of like, yes, that's how I want to walk. And so the prayer from the blessing, from the Navajo blessing that inspires me, it's just very simple. It says, in beauty I walk. With beauty before me, I walk. With beauty behind me, I walk. With beauty above me, I walk. With beauty around me, I walk. It has become beauty again. Today, I will walk out. Today, everything negative will leave me. I will be as I was before. I will have a cool breeze over my body. I will have a light body. I will be happy forever. Nothing will hinder me. I will walk with beauty before me. I will walk with beauty behind me. I will walk with beauty below me. I will walk with beauty above me. I will walk with beauty around me. My words will be beautiful in beauty all day long. May I walk through the returning seasons. May I walk. That's a loose translation, but that's, I think, gives you the essence of it. And in the native traditions, to walk in beauty means to walk in harmony with all creation. And this idea of being in harmony also brings us to the sphira of Tiferet in the tree of life, that, that the idea of harmony and balance are kind of synonymous with beauty in the native traditions. And I think in the tree of life as well, that place on the tree of life, which is in the heart of Tiferet, is both beauty and balance and harmony with all of creation. So before we, sort of enter onto this place of the beauty way, I just want to, just one teaching from David Steindl-Rast about this, my idea of harmony that I love. He says, a lifetime may not be long enough to attune ourselves fully to the harmony of the universe. A lifetime may not be long enough to attune ourselves fully to the harmony of the universe. But just to become aware that we can resonate with it, that alone can be like waking up from a dream. That alone can be like waking up from a dream. So I think this walking in beauty, it is a waking up from a dream. And the dream is the dream or the illusion of separation. And the moment we wake up, we find ourselves connected, in harmony, in unity, in connection, in balance with everything. That's how I want to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm hoping that focusing on this beauty way can help us to wake up from that dream. And as David Steinmetz says, just to become aware that we can resonate with it, that to feel in harmony and resonate with it will awaken us from that dream. So how beautiful, how beautiful. So I want to chant, the way I love to chant this chant is to chant it 3 times with 3 different kavanot, intentions. And the first time is just to glory in beauty, to open up kind of the inner eyes of the heart, to see the beauty that is there. And before I got on, I was talking to my sister this afternoon, and I said, she's an artist, and I said, you inspire me on the path of beauty, because you see beauty everywhere. You have the eyes to see it. Yeah. And it's such a gift to be able to see in that way. So the first time we sing it, we'll sing it with that sense of just basking in the whole beauty of existence, life. And the second time that we chant it, what I want to do is just open our eyes and look at this Zoom screen and to chant it to these beautiful faces, to be able to see and to really call forth that beauty from each other. And you might want to choose one face for a while, and then maybe a couple faces, but just really tune in. And then the third time we chant it is the most radical. And it's a sense that God is chanting this to each of us. Can we receive that acknowledgement of our own unique beauty? And in that receiving, I think something heals in us. The place in us that doesn't feel quite right, can receive that acknowledgement of, God saying to each of us, you are so beautiful, my friend. That'll be the third time around. Ready? Hinach yafah rayati, Hinach yafah, 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 rayati, Hinach, yafah. So let's pause just for a moment to rest in that beauty. And then I invite you to open your eyes to find
I got you.
that face that you want to chant to. Hinach yafah rayati, Hinach yafah, 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 Hinach yafah rayati, Hinach yafah. So close your eyes and begin to receive it. And now the last time we chanted, imagine that it's not you that's chanting, that God is chanting through you to you, so that you can receive God's message. Hinach yafah rayati, Hinach yafah, 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 Hinach yafah rayati, Hinach yafah. So keep your eyes closed, focus on the breath, and just breathe in that message so that you can live into that sense of your own beauty, which will then open your eyes to the beauty around you. And let that message be a healing contradiction to any message that you ever got that you weren't quite right. So I find that, one of the sort of the antidotes to that sense of not being exactly right is an image, and the image is one of a newborn baby that lives inside you and lives inside everyone and everything. And the newborn baby is kind of the spark of God that is meant to be lifted up. And just recently, one of my students said, when I hold my grandchild, it's just pure love, it's so easy, this baby is so easy to love. This baby is so easy to love, but maybe, my husband, maybe not so much, but and there was a kind of inquiry. It's like, why not? And I think the answer that sort of was arising in our conversation was that we are expecting something from that person. We're not expecting anything from the baby except for its own unique essence with its own spark of God. But for somebody else, we're kind of expecting something. And when we don't necessarily get it, we're going to be disappointed or pissed off, right? And then, where I went after that conversation, I said, oh, well, what if every relationship was one in which we're not expecting something?
It's that pure soul to soul.
We're seeing the soul. You can ask for what you need, but to have but to let go of the kind of attachment to what you're gonna receive from that person, and to just accept them as that pure soul. It's like, what if that that holding that baby and feeling that pure love could be a model for every relationship? That's kind of where I went with it. Yeah.
That pure soul is in there somewhere.
So if I see you in that way, but it means letting go of my attachment to what I'm going to get back from you. What I'm going to get from you. I could let that go. Maybe not so easy, but I think wonderful. So this practice that I want to do, oh pure soul, in you I see endless possibility, is the practice of seeing the world in that way, seeing that newborn quality in everyone and everything. The Hebrew words say, my God, the soul that you have placed in me is absolutely pure. And actually the soul, you have placed that pure soul in everyone and everything. And when I can see it, when I can be in the way and walk the beauty way, then I can see that purity and that infinite potential. And by seeing it, I call it forth. So we'll begin with the Hebrew chant, and Rachman will stay with the Hebrew, and I'll go to the English. Elohai neshama. So before we start, I just wanted to bring that image inside of like yourself first as a newborn baby. Imagine holding that image inside as we chant. Elohai neshama shenatata bi Elohai neshama shenatata bi Elohai guide you so you can sing to her. Oh, pure soul, I see endless possibility. Oh, pure soul, I see endless and just keep your eyes closed, focus on the breath. And as you breathe in, imagine that breath creating a kind of a just a cushion of love, a blanket of love that is surrounding, swaddling that little newborn within you. And filling that newborn with a sense of infinite possibility. And also a sense that we can be reborn onto this path of love, and that it could be walking the beauty way by first knowing that beauty within, and then opening our eyes and seeing it in front of us. You might want to even look around your own room where you are and see that beauty in the light and the shadow and the color and the things of your life. So walking in beauty also means remembering the spark of light in each of us, and even in the midst of challenging moments in our collective human experience. It means feeling the preciousness of life and celebrating the kind of the sacredness and a sense of the mystery that beauty is sometimes hidden, and it's calling forth, our a shift in perception that needs to happen. So this next practice, I just wanted to just see if there's something I'm missing here. So this line from Ecclesiastes, from Kohelet, has always kind of fascinated me, and it's from chapter 3 in Kohelet, and the way I translate it is that God makes everything beautiful in its time, and also hides the universe in their hearts. And and the way that kam et ha-olam, natan belibam, that word ha-olam means both the universe and what is hidden. So it's an interesting confluence of meaning. So if we have that beauty hidden inside us, maybe buried, maybe covered up by conditioning or projections, we can, kind of do the inquiry, find that beauty within that is hidden, and then our perception can shift as we look out, because we'll see whatever we find inside us, we can then be able to see it out there and kind of suspect that it's there. even when we can't see it. And it's interesting to say God makes everything beautiful in its time, meaning like maybe you can't always see it. Maybe it reveals itself in its time, but we're going to kind of come to the world with that expectancy of, oh, is it time? Is it time? Is it the time to see it? But that there's a kind of a dynamic, a dynamism in it, that the world is kind of unfolding always with its layers and layers of beauty. And one of my favorite names for God is, oh, mystery, oh, mystery. And when I know that God is a mystery, then I don't stop at one place. I keep going. I keep looking for what is the next layer unfolding before me, and I want to stay attentive to that unfolding. So this chant is a round, which sometimes Rachmael sings perfectly, and other times
it's just I know 1,000 chants perfectly, but this one chant, one, she keeps picking it up. Oh, it's been a couple of months. Rachmael needs a little extra something. We'll see.
We'll see. Sometimes he just sings it perfectly.
It's an accident. So we'll go for an accident.
But we'll sing it all together a few times, and then we'll see if and for me, this singing these words is like putting this inside me, putting this truth inside me, which is the sense of that mystery, that beauty is hidden. So let's try it, guys. Et-Kol yafeh b'to, גם את העולם נתן בליבה, גם את העולם נתן בליבה, Et-Kol yafeh b'to. נתן בליבה, גם את העולם נתן בליבה, Et-Kol יפeh ב'to, גם את העולם נתן בליבה, גם את העולם נתן בליבה. Billy Brown. So close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and feel inside your heart there is this universe hidden, this infinite soul. And that as that soul reveals itself to us, we can sense that it is beauty unfolding in its time. And as that beauty unfolds in its time within us, we can open our eyes and see the beauty everywhere in this kind of dance of revelation of God revealing God's self through the world. Yeah.
Well, I still haven't quite got that one yet. We'll try again in a few months.
Close. Yeah.
It's humbling.
But it's
good.
beauty. It's still beauty.
It's still beauty. My intention is beauty.
So I want to do one more practice. And it's a practice from Isaiah, and it feels really kind of an important quality on this way, this beauty way, is to learn how to shine, to learn the practice of radiance. And radiance is a practice of allowing that spark of God in us to shine out. And you kind of, as you do this practice, you don't always know its power, because it sometimes when you do it, you get that reflected light coming back to you from the world. But it takes, I guess, some faith to shine, because it's sort of the faith to know that universe is inside, that spark of God is, inside. And there's a deliberate kind of shining of it. So the words from Isaiah says arise. And so in order to shine, you first have to rise. And in the Song of Songs also it says kamti ani liftoach ledodi, and you have to rise in order to open, and you have to rise in order to shine. And so, what does it mean to rise up inside yourself? Because there's a way, like sometimes our postures, that a kind of a slump in the posture represents slumping in the soul.
Your energy can't flow freely.
So so the posture is a way of kind of mirroring the soul. So as we rise up in our posture, we rise up inside ourselves. We inhabit this incarnation, this miracle, and then we can open and allow that light to shine through us. And maybe nobody will see it, or maybe somebody will see it and be inspired to shine themselves. For those of you who are shrutying, I'm going to do this with an F and a B flat, which is a key Rachmel would like.
Suits my voice.
Suits your voice.
So thank you very much.
F and a B flat. So Kumi ori, which is rise and shine. Kiva oraych. for your light has come, meaning it's time. It's time. As Pesach says, it's go time.
Go time.
Go time. It's time because the world needs your light, really. Ukvod Adonai alayich zarach. Ukvod is the biblical word for Shekhinah, the divine presence. So the glory of God, alayich zarach, is shining on you. So, and it's shining through you. So everybody radiance. And I'm just remembering a long time ago when I was receiving guidance about chant, and the voice said to me, "You will transform sound into light."
Light, yeah.
And I was like, "Whoa, it's transforming sound into light." I'm still working with that one.
But this is a good chant for it.
Yes, yes.
Especially good.
Okay. Kumi ki ha-olam ukod Adonai alayich zarach. Kumi ki ha-olam ukod Adonai alayich zarach. Kumi So breathe into that light at your core. And with each breath, imagine that light shining a little brighter. Illuminating the beauty way, shining out into the world, opening up your inner perception of that inner light, that inner beauty. And then before you open your eyes, I want to just take this moment as a moment that might illuminate some time in the future when you will need it. So imagine yourself in a place where you feel a little out of attunement, out of harmony. And let's just project this moment of beauty, of light, and send it to your future self. And imagine receiving this moment of being set back on the path of love and beauty, of being reminded by your past self of the possibility of seeing beauty, letting it be revealed and in its time. So we're going to send that to your future self and then come back into this present moment and open your eyes. And again, a teaching from David Steindl-Rast. It says a lifetime may not be long enough to attune ourselves fully to the harmony of the universe, but just to become aware that we can resonate with it. That alone can be like waking up from a dream. So may we all awaken from that dream of separation, and allow that the beauty to, penetrate those illusions. And the more that we take in beauty, the more that we can shine it out and reveal it to the world. And I think the world needs it. So I want to thank you all for your practice, and just remind you to go to the website, give a little donation, see what retreats you want to come to. There's a retreat in Tampa that I'm really looking forward to. We still need a few beautiful souls to sign up for. So, and if you can come, and if you can't come, you could tell other people about it. And so there's other, wonderful things happening that I hope to see you there at the retreats. I'm going to stop there.